Good morning, everyone. This is Coach Linda, and this is another 100 days of purpose. We're moving right over along. We're coming down. We're coming around that last bit. We're approaching the last 25 days of 100 days of purpose. It's been a ride. It's been wonderful and challenging. We're on day 73, and I want to continue with the questions. And you've been following me over the past few days. I've been talking about a lot of the questions that I've gotten. And the last question, or the question for today, is where do I start? How do I find my purpose? And so we understand that purpose is imperative for each and every one of us to understand. And purpose does more than just give us meaning in life, right? It it defines who we are. And so in that, the reason why it's important for you to understand the steps to finding your purpose and moving ahead and making sure the path you're on is the path that is uh more favorable. My mind is trying to think of a word, more favorable to who you are, and not going by what others have told you, not going by what you think, but understanding and knowing who you are. So it's up to you to discover it. How do you start? How do you start to live a life of purpose and understand who you are and how you fit into the world? The best way I found to starting is to take the first step. That's why in my transition questions, every client that I take on, I ask them 5 transition questions. And the last of those transition questions is, what's my first step? After I understand that there is a process, what's my first step? How do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? How do you take a journey of 1,000 miles one step at a time? And so you got to take action. You got to take powerful action. You got to take, as Tony Robbins would say, massive action. You've got to shake yourself so that you don't get stuck in a rut and you don't stay where you are. We as human beings are supposed to evolve and keep evolving. And I know that we don't like some words because we understand that that means change, that means transformation, that means getting uncomfortable. Just when I got comfortable, now I got to get uncomfortable. But you got to be able to embrace that. You got to be able to want to do what is necessary so you can live your best life. Okay. And again, this best life isn't something you imagined, it's not something you made up, it's not something you created. It was something you were placed in. Okay. And so, you got to take steps towards finding your purpose and be committed to being consistent and taking daily action. So you can't just do it this week and then 6 weeks from now or 7 months from now. You got to do something every single day. And sometimes it's those baby steps. It's just taking a little bit of, maybe it's moving the chair from here to there and moving the table from here to there. And it's standing up instead of sitting down. It's walking instead of driving. You've got to take action, okay? And I want you to know how simple actions can be, and that's why I use those things as examples. So you got to be consistent in daily action. You got to take it step by step. And and most of us, because we can get chicken, right? Our fears can come up and we can feel like, wow, I'm unsure about what's going on here. I don't know what the outcome is going to be. So I'd rather just stay in this place where I know what's going to happen next. And so you need that accountability, whether it's a coach, a mentor, a teacher, a pastor, a friend. You need that person in your life that's going to tell you the brutal truth, not to hold you back, not to hold you down, but to keep you going. One of the things that, and my clients will tell you, one of my favorite lines is, I thought you said you wanted this, right? I thought you said you wanted this. And the reason why I say that is because when you say that you want to accomplish something, somebody needs to hold you accountable to what you say you want to accomplish. And someone needs to be there to say, okay, you can accomplish that, but maybe not the way you're trying to accomplish it. Maybe there's a different way. Maybe there's a more excellent way. Maybe there's a better way. Maybe you need some help. Okay. And so that's where hiring a coach comes in, because sometimes you don't have friends. You have yes people around you, right? And you're like, oh, yeah, you can do it. Go ahead and do it. And some secretly want to see you fall on your face, and some just, they don't want to hurt your feelings, or they don't know any better, right? And so you need that coach, that third party that's outside looking in, that can tell you what they see from their perspective so that you can move forward. And that's why I created my free 30-day challenge. Because I know that there are a lot of people, I do this 100 days of purpose, and there's a lot of people that watch this, and some people take action and some people don't. But if you are the type of person that wants to take action, if you're the type of person that wants to grab the bull by the horn and you want to make change in your life, and you say, you know what, I might be 60 years old, I might be 70 years old, I might be 10 years old, I might be 25 years old, but I know if I start doing something now, I can make my life matter, I can make my life count, I can go from this day forward doing what it is that I was created to do, and allowing myself to give my contribution to the world that I'm assigned to the world that I am embracing. Because remember, there's a bigger picture, right? You have your little corner, your little area that you influence, but that influence will travel through the world. Okay. So we're going to manage and master our world. But in doing that, it spreads because these people have their corner and these people have their corner and these people have their corner. You see what I'm saying? So there's a bigger picture and you have to show up so these connections can be made. And if you don't show up, then somebody's going to show up, but they're not going to be able to give exactly what you could give. And so there's that still that missing link. There's still that missing something. And so we need you to get up and shine bright. Okay. So I created this 30-day challenge and it's designed to walk you through the steps of understanding your existence, understanding who you are, defining who you are according to your purpose, so that you can learn more about yourself, learn more about what you love, how to incorporate the things that you love into your daily life, not wasting time, but being a good steward of your time, being a good manager of your life and what you're good at. You're going to find out what you're good at, what comes easy to you, what comes second nature to you, and how you can serve your portion of the world that will then bleed into the rest of the world. Okay. Each day there's going to be a journal that you will complete, prompts that will help you work through this because a good coach is going to ask the right question, and that question is going to get you thinking. That question is going to challenge your thought process, challenge your mindset, challenge who you are or who you say you are today, so that we can discover who you truly are. And it's going to help you get deep within yourself and look deep in yourself for the answers. This is important work that makes a huge difference when you are trying to truly be a person of purpose. And you're doing it for you, you're doing it for your family, you're doing it for your legacy, you're doing it for those that you are called to serve, those that are attached to you, those that are looking for the solution that's on the inside of you. Okay? They're not looking for you to be perfect. They're not looking for you to have all the answers, but they're looking for you to have the answer that was put on the inside of you. Um, and this 30-day challenge is going to help you stop wondering what to do or what's next, or it's going to give you some type of roadmap where you can anticipate what is to come. No one knows exactly. It's not an exact science, but it'll give you that assurance that, you know what, I'm on the right path. And come what may, I can handle it. Okay. You're going to stop wondering, what questions do I need to ask Linda? What questions do I need to ask God? What questions do I need to ask to get you're going to know the question. You're going to know how to get the information that you need so that you can be who you are. Okay. And I say that because I'm speaking it into existence. The Bible says, call those things that be not as though they were. So I am claiming each and every one that's listening, that's watching this, whether you're watching it today live or watching the replay or watching it years later on YouTube. I am saying that you are a person of purpose and I'm calling you forth. Live your life to be who you were created from the very beginning to be. Okay. And basically, this is virtual, so it doesn't matter where you are in the world. Um, and I'm setting it up where you can go at your own pace and you can do what you need to do. Some days you're going to need to repeat that day's lesson. Some days you're going to get angry and be like, look, I can't handle it. I'll pick it up tomorrow and come back to it. Whatever, you go at your pace. So there's not a every day that you're meeting with Linda on Zoom or this. Everything is going to be pre-recorded. Everything's going to be sent to your email and or in your portal, so you will be able to get it. And again, this is a free 30-day session that you're going to get. Now, is it going to cover everything and all things? Most likely not, but it is a good starting point. Okay, this is going to be a good jump off point. Okay. Um, and so hopefully you will sign up. Again, I am working. You guys know that I'm a tax preparer, and this is the last day of taxes. And so everything has been really hectic. So I've been trying to wheedle out some time to do this. And so now that tax today is the last day of tax, I should be able, my time frame to open up a little bit, and I will get this up and it'll be available to you on my website, destinedtobeyou.com. You'll be able to sign up on Eventbrite or my website. And once I get those links, I will be posting those links here on Facebook. I kept trying to get it done this week, and it just didn't. It wasn't wise for me to try to do that because I bit off too much. I'm just going to be honest, and it was something that I could not achieve. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to step back. I'm going to stop stressing myself out. I'm going to get through this tax season, and then I'm going to get this out to the people because I can focus on it and I can make it the very best and it won't be thrown together. And so I'm excited about it. I really am, because I really believe that this is going to catapult a lot of you into your purpose. But I wanted to give you the best. I don't want to just throw anything out there, which I could have, but that's not what I want to do. Okay. And so it'll go up and you'll see the start date when I put it up. The start date will be there. And again, you go at your own pace. So it's not like you have to show up somewhere and all of that. Everything's going to be in that portal for you. Okay. It's going to be sent to your email. It's going to be in that portal, and you can go at your own pace. Okay. If it takes you longer than 30 days, that's okay, as long as you stick to the challenge. You got it? All right. Um, I want you to know that I honor each and every one of you that are really on this path and on this journey, that you're really trying to become a person of purpose. I did this years ago, and I continue to do this. I continue to develop who I am and to explore who I am and to uncover who I am so I can be the very best me, whether it be in ministry, whether it be in coaching, whether it's in the things that I do for business, me being a sister, me being a daughter, me being a friend, me being a mate, a spouse, all of that. I want people to recognize that I did my very best, because at the end of the day, I wanted to be said that Linda lived her life and she did all that she was supposed to do and affected her generation and generations to come, and then she died. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be Linda had so much potential we never got to see it. And some of us, that's our legacy right now. That's our story. They got a lot of potential, but we will never see that. They will never grow into their potential because, one, we're too afraid to let our light shine. We're too afraid to be who we were created to be. Enough of that. There's enough light for us all to shine. There's enough world for us all to shine. We don't have to throw shade. We don't have to be jealous or envious of one another. We can get out and do what we're supposed to do and do it in a way that is effective, because there's only one me, and only I can shine like me. Only you can shine like you. Okay. So what do I want you to walk away with? Over the past 7 days, we've gone over questions. What do I want you to walk away with? I want you to understand that finding your purpose doesn't have to be a hugely complicated event, but it is a event where you need to concentrate. Okay. It's going to hopefully take over your life. And in the beginning, the complications that happen is because you're breaking old habits, you're shedding yourself of bad thoughts, you're shedding yourself of bad behaviors, and that's uncomfortable. But it doesn't have to be as complicated as we think it is. It doesn't have to be as drudging as we think it is, okay? And with most personal growth opportunities, and topics. Discovering how to find your purpose is an individual exercise. Nobody can say, do this, everybody do this, everybody do this. Now what they can say, okay, here's a step, try this, right? And you do that and something breaks, something works. But there's no, okay, everybody jump on your left foot and you're going to see a purple sky, because you can jump on your left foot and you might see a red sky, a green sky, a blue sky. It's individualized. And you just got to know that you may all be doing the same thing, but your results are going to be individualized to who you are and what you are supposed to be doing. Hopefully that makes sense. Um, uh, no one can give you the answers to your deepest life questions. Those answers are within you, and you got to know how to uncover those. It's up to you to put the work and to put the work in and explore your authentic self, who you were created to be. So take some action. Go out and get you a journal. If you don't journal already, go out and get you a journal. Go out and get you a special pen. Go out and in your home, make a place where you can sit and be quiet and write in that journal, because some things are going to be revealed to you. If you really want revelation, these things are going to be revealed to you. You know, surround yourself with good books, surround yourself with good people, surround yourself with positivity. Okay, listen to good music, not music that puts you in a different mindset. Get you some music that's going to bring you to life. I know when I really want to tap in, right, I have a playlist that I call it my tap in, and I play those songs, and those songs immediately take me into the presence of God. They immediately take me into that higher elevated thinking. Okay. And because of that, I'm able to commune with my maker, because I'm Christian. I commune with my maker, and my maker gives me that peace and that solitude and that understanding that I need, that settles my heart, that settles my mind, that settles my spirit, and allows me to become my creative self. Okay. Um, and again, I highly and strongly recommend that when that link starts being posted on Destined to Be You, my Destined to Be You page, my Destined to Be You groups, my timeline, and all the other pages that I use to promote my coaching, I want you to sign up for that 30-day challenge and go through it step by step. Okay. Because I want you to be successful. I want you to live that life of purpose. I want you to experience the greatness of who you are. And I want those that are waiting for you, looking for you, praying for you, to be able to find you and locate. And I want to see you grow and develop like you have never seen yourself grow and develop. And for some of you, it's going to feel like you went from 0 to 60. Your life, your finances, your emotions, your mental state of being, your well being, your spiritual life, all of these things that you're struggling in, and like, God, I can't seem to get a handle on. One day it's good and I think I'm going down the right path, and the next day I'm wondering if I made a mistake. Those things are going to melt away. They're going to melt away. And you'll see yourself achieve some things that you never thought, you never imagined you could achieve. Some of you, your purpose is something that you desire. When you dream at night, you dream yourself there. Why do you think you dream yourself there? But your everyday life has no reflection of that dream. So I want you to join me and hundreds, thousands of others that will be going through this, because it'll be there. And once it's up, it'll be there for anyone and everyone, right? So I want you to be I want you to be in that number. When the saints go marching in, I want you to be in that number, okay? So I want you to get yourself in alignment with your plan, the plan that was made specifically for you, the plan that is all and everything that you should be. All right? Does that sound good? I'm Coach Linda. This is 100 Days of Purpose, day number 73. Whew. We're coming. We're coming around that last bend, and we're going to be on the home stretch in a minute. And so I want you guys to have a wonderful day. I want you to have a blessed day. If you have not filed your taxes, you need to get with somebody to file your taxes, or you need to file them yourself and then get some professional to overlook what you did, because I'm pretty sure you didn't get all the benefits and deductions you were supposed to get because you didn't know about. And people want to pay $10 to get their taxes done and get $20 back and think they're doing something, when you could pay a little bit more and get a lot more back. I'm just saying, that's why you hire professionals, because professionals, and again, I emphasize the word professional, because just because they work at H&R Block, just because they work at Jackson Hewitt, just because they work at Liberty Tax, just because they work at a tax office doesn't mean that they are professional. It just means that they took enough and read enough to be able to do your taxes, but they are one step above you. So find someone who has read the tax code, who understands the tax code, and knows how to use the tax code for your benefit. Can't get that for free, baby boy. Can't get that for free, baby girl. I'm just saying. Okay? If you want the best, then you got to go to the best. Shameless plug for Done Right Financial Solutions. Anyway, you be blessed, you be encouraged. Until next time, I am Coach Linda. This is 100 Days of Purpose, and I want you to know only those that can see the invisible can achieve the impossible. So I double dog dare you to be exactly who you were designed, created, and made to be. God bless you all. I'm Coach Linda, and I'm out.
Life can bring us storms. Those moments where we wonder, doubt. The journey doesn't stop, but the progress does. It can be lonely, painful. Sometimes we try to stare it down, as if we could somehow will it to go away. Or we think we can go toe-to-toe and come out the other side, unscathed. We often forget just how small we are. The truth is, storms are inevitable. But when they appear, we have a protector, a savior who knows a thing or two about calming storms. A God who is a stronghold in times of trouble. In our weakness, He is strong. In our fear, He is courage. In our desperation, He is peace. Yes, storms are inevitable. But our God is invincible.